Hey everybody, good afternoon, or the best of the afternoon as it could be. But I'm hoping that this video finds you all well and healthy and in good spirits and everything with everything that's going on. Um, First, I want to start by saying thank you so much for all those that reached out and sent your condolences and blessings and love to my family. It means so much to us, and I want to make sure that you guys understand that. And that you guys all know that my family does look at my Facebook, so they did see all the messages and comments that were posted, and they're very, very grateful to all of you. Just wanted to give you a little bit of information. My three tias, they were in Mexico City, and all three of them were sisters, and they lived in the same household. They all contracted the COVID virus and passed away within a month. The first one went 3 weeks ago, about 3.5 weeks ago. Soon after, the second one left us about a week after that. And then my tia that was battling COVID, the last remaining sister, she really fought it hard and just couldn't do it. And she just passed away a few days ago. So it's been a very tough thing for our family, especially when it hit home. When it hits home, that's when you really realize that this is a real virus and it's no freaking joke. It's when, you grasp the reality that people out there, when you walk around and you see people not wearing masks or not wanting to wear a mask, pisses you off. When you see super spreader events or events that are being held with no necessity, that there's no real reason for them, but yet people want to hold them because they want to still be seen, they still want to be out there, they think everything is safe, and not too many people are getting sick in my family, but that's just the way things start. And because you don't give a shit about yourself shouldn't mean that you shouldn't give a shit about your family and the people around you. And I'm not just talking about familia, I'm talking about the people that you might take it to, like at work or when you go to the store or something like that, because then you're carrying the virus. You don't give a fuck about yourself, but yet you're carrying the virus around and give it to somebody else that's really trying so hard to stay away from that shit and trying so hard to be protected, use solution, use gloves, use masks. A little info about my tias. One of the, all three, the ones that passed away, sisters, a doctor, attorney, and a teacher. Okay, now how they contracted the virus, we're not sure if it was within their workspace or somewhere where they were out and about. But they were very safe and very straight about how they kept themselves to around with everything that was going on, especially in Mexico City. In Mexico, as you guys know, that the virus is out of control. As we are seeing around the world, it's starting to hit again. And as we're starting to hear, people are getting it twice. And people, the virus is something that we're just learning about. It's a brand new virus. It's not, something they really know. And the scientists are still working so hard to make sure that they could get something out there. But for right now, guys, you guys have to chill. That's the bottom line. And I know a lot of you probably hear me and see my videos and hear me talk about this. There she goes again. Que la chingada. Shut the fuck up, Daphne. No, I'm not going to shut the fuck up, because I lost 3 people in our family already to this fucking coronavirus, and who knows how they got it. They could have gotten it anyway. They could have gotten it from someone that wasn't even taking care of themselves, didn't give a shit about themselves, but yet they were carrying the virus, left a little bit of their droplet somewhere, and passed it on to somebody else. That's how it happens, guys. That's how it goes down. And if it's not one person, if you're like, oh, but I'm so healthy and I'm this and I'm that and I'm being careful and I'm gonna go gather with my 25 friends out there and whatever. No, you're not being cautious then, and you're not being fucking careful. That's the bottom line. You don't give a fuck then. You really, you're just more about yourself and being selfish and your needs. Man, we all got needs. We all want to go out. We all want to do shit. We all want to be out there. We all want to do gigs. We all want to, all of us want to do something. Okay? But the truth is, it's not fucking safe right now. It's not. It's not. Bottom fucking line. It's not fucking safe. I'm very pissed off. I see how the world is going. I saw that Riverside actually just recently on the news that they weren't going to drop it to a red tier, that they're going to keep it on the purple tier, or they're even going to raise it to the purple tier because the numbers are going up again there. Now, LA County, we're still in the same area, I guess, it still hasn't changed. The surge is going, and it's just going to get worse with flu season right around the corner. People are going to be confused on what they've got. Is it COVID? Is it the flu? What is it? I lost 3 tias, guys. This is my family. I lost 3. How they got it, I have no idea. I don't know how it got started, who brought it home, but I know they were being careful, and they obviously touched something or were around someone that probably was being careful too, but happened to be around someone that wasn't, and that's just the way it goes. It's, just because you catch it doesn't mean that you're the jerk out there doing something wrong. No. It just means that you might have just been exposed to someone that just didn't give a fuck. And there's a lot of people out there. And I see it all the time. I see it on my streams. I see it on, things I see all the time on the news. I see it. And it angers me. It angers me to know, there's no level of anger that I could put to how I feel at times. And my husband and I sit here and talk about it. And we're like, people just don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. And it's so sad. They don't give a shit about themselves, but I don't give a fuck. Si se quieren morir ellos, que se mueran, ¿verdad? Bueno, pues muérete. ¿Ok? Si de veras te quieres morir, muérete, pues está bien. Pero recuerda que tú estás llevando ese virus a la casa. Estás llevando ese virus a tus amigos, ese virus a tu familia, a tus friends, a your coworkers. That's what you're doing. You don't give a fuck about yourself. Ah, bueno, pues a la chingada. But give a fuck about the people around you, man. Come on now. Fucking have sense, man. Common sense for real. Okay? Riverside, this family just lost 3 people in their family. Apparently, the first family member that caught it as well was at work, and they feel that he caught it from work, and so he got home and spread it to his, I believe his wife and grandma. So there are 3 that passed away. When I saw that, it hit home too, because I just lost 3 in my own family from COVID-19. Yes, I lost 3 people from COVID-19, and it's horrible to hear that they ended their life so young. Yes, they were young. They were between mid-60s to early 70s. That is young, and they were healthy women. They were unmarried. They didn't have any children. They were just the 3 living together. That was it, doing their jobs, their duties. They loved making cakes. They loved working for the community, obviously, a teacher, a doctor, and an attorney. Now tell me, what more can I say? Obviously, and when it hits home and I see that it's happening here too, and then I see on the streams idiots that are out and about or throwing events or doing this shit and gathering all kinds of people, it pisses me off. It pisses me off. It does. I'm like, fucking idiots don't give a shit about anybody but themselves. That's how I see these people. Yeah. And if you happen to be one of them that are looking and seeing me say this, yeah, I'm talking to you. Okay? I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. This needs to stop. Because people are dying. People are getting sick. And it's real. It's real. It's over 217,000 dead. And the number is going to keep going up. That's a whole lot of fucking people. A whole lot of people. That's just in the United States. Worldwide, it's even bigger. Okay? And yeah, my family fell in the statistics. My family fell in the statistics of having COVID. I had it. Okay? So it happens. And yes, I thank God that I came out, and today, this morning, I woke up and I gave thanks to God that I'm alive, that I am breathing, that I am here, that I'm able to enjoy life with my son, with my husband, in my beautiful new home. And I give thanks to God for that. But I'm also reminded that my tias, they're not going to be able to enjoy the rest. They loved traveling. You know, they love traveling all around the world, actually. The last place, I believe, they were in Dubai, you know. And the thing is, when someone's life is cut short, it's like they miss out. Their families are done. That's it. Ya nunca jamás los van a volver a ver. Hasta que ya vayan ellos al cielo y nos reunamos otra vez en el cielo. Okay? But I guess, guys, I'm just upset. I'm super upset about this whole bullshit. I'm super upset, and I wish it would stop. I wish, there was a magical, a magical vaccine that would just take it all away. But, for right now, there isn't. There's nothing going on. I lost my 3 tías y que Diosito me las bendiga. Ellas ya están en el cielo juntitas. And I hate to say this, but my mom and I were talking about it. And the last remaining one that was left, fighting COVID, she was fighting it though. But then we started talking about how what was she going to go home to? She lost her other 2 sisters within a few weeks. She probably didn't even know she had lost them. She was on a ventilator in the hospital, fighting for her own life. So she probably didn't even know her sisters were gone. Okay? Anyways, please stay safe, guys. Please, 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 please stay safe. I just noticed, I'm not really looking at the comments, guys, but Ray, yes, I know your wife works in the medical field, and that's another reason why you guys really need to be careful, because there's these people that are working on the front lines, the nurses. Ray Lopez, his wife, that's Lulu. She works in the hospital. She helps these people. And there's so many like that, doctors and nurses and caregivers, and that just go out there and put their life at risk. The people that work in the supermarkets, people that work for Amazon, our delivery people, all of them are putting their lives at risk. Our transportations, our everything. They're putting their life at risk just to keep our life normal, and to keep us going, and to bring us food, and to bring us health, and to bring us whatever we need. And we're putting their lives at risk because we don't give a shit what's going on out there. And we don't wear masks, and we don't we're not careful. We hang out with fulanito de tal, que fulanito de tal is going to have a party. Let's go and have a party. What's going to happen? Or I see like the car, what's it called? Like sometimes the lowrider cruisers. Okay, if you want to cruise, go cruise. But then they park, and everybody out there without a fucking mask. I've seen a few of them like that, and there's my hubby. What do you think about the whole thing, hubby, of coronavirus? I'm letting them know about my aunts and what they were about, and telling them how angry I am about the whole deal,
Yeah, it's a shame people just are being stubborn, not listening, and being willfully dumb. And it's just all bad.
It's really all bad. It's all bad. And when like I was saying, I was seeing this thing the other day where they park, and then they go and get together, throw on some music, all of them without a mask, all of them without a give a shit and give a fuck, a care or whatever in the world. But then they go home They go home and not give a fuck who they're taking it home to. And then that whoever that person takes it home to, or to their friends or to their coworkers, the coworker's going to end up in the hospital. And guess who else is going to be at risk? Not only them, but the person that's helping them. The person that's helping them to get better. Okay, they're putting their life at risk. Poor people, poor nurses, poor doctors. You know, their faces are all fucked up. Their eyes are all bloodshot red from not getting any sleep, and nobody gives a fuck because they just want to party. They just want to party. They haven't partied. I've been good. I've been staying home. I've been fucking staying home too, and I hate it. I want to go out. I want to gather with a whole bunch of fucking people and have a good time. But you know what? It's not the right time yet. It's not. What don't you guys understand about that? You know, for those that are being bad, those are the ones that I'm talking about. And trust me, I see you. I want to make sure that you understand I see you. I see you, and I don't think good things about you. I think that you're selfish. I think you're stupid. And I think that you should be more careful, because you're not just putting others at risk. You're putting yourself at risk, and you're making a really bad choice for other people. You're actually choosing for other people because they're getting sick thanks to you. That's just the bottom line. Okay? Now, I know this one live feed is probably one of my... Estoy enojada. I'm just upset because, like I said, it hit home. And when it hits home, you know, it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling when 3 of your own family members die. And if one of you have already been through it, and a friend passed away or a family member passed away, you know, a loved one, due to this virus, then you know exactly what I'm feeling and what I see. And when you guys see it, how upset and pisses you off. It pisses you off, right? For those that haven't gone through it, you know, you probably don't understand, but you still, the ones that do care are like, oh my gosh, I understand. And I don't even want to think about my son passing away, or my mother, or my father, or my best friend, or my sister, or my brother. I mean, it's just, you know, you have that thought, what if they catch it and die? I haven't seen my mom and dad for a while, actually. We see each other for a few minutes, like literally out the door. Like, well, now I'm in Lake Arrowhead, but when I was out there in Panorama City, I would stop by and leave them groceries at their door, and just to say hi. I just wanted to see their faces, but I didn't want to get near them, because I felt like I was at risk, because I was at the market, because I was doing something. I was caregiving. Remember, I was taking care of La Viejita out there, my beautiful Faye that I had to leave since I moved out here. You know, God bless her soul, and God bless her, and I hope she's doing well, you know, but I was putting myself at risk, and I didn't want to put my parents at risk. I was so afraid that they would catch something because of me. So I would just go and just see them. Hi, Mom. Hi, Daddy. Virtual hug. And I would even do like a virtual hug. And I wish things would go back to normal so we could really hug, really kiss, and spend beautiful times together, you know. We had the other day the blessing of having Martita over. She has been very safe at home, and you know, in order for us to do that, we have to self-quarantine in order to be able to be around other people and make sure they're safe, and they want to make sure we're safe as well, you know. So anyways, guys, just cuídense. Just really take good care of yourselves. Take care of your families, your friends, your co-workers, everybody around you. It's not just about us. You know, let's not think me. Think about everybody else that's around you, you know? And I just want to, you know, end this by saying, you know, rest in peace para mis 3 tías. Pobrecitas, las 3 ya están juntitas. 1 month, guys. We lost 3 tías due to COVID. I just want to leave it like that. This is how I want to end this video, because I want you guys to understand this really hits home. It's horrible. 3 tías en un mes. Okay? Okay, so que Diosito me los bendiga a todos. Un abrazo a todos. Un virtual kiss and hug to everybody. And God bless you all. Adiosito.